Awesome.
Cool.
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Miles. This is 3rd Street Music, and I'm happy to give you a tour. So we'll start right here. This room is our music store, so we sell guitars and all kinds of music accessories. We teach music lessons, so we've got these rooms here on your left and right. And then upstairs is our recording studio. So our first stop upstairs is this room here. This used to be, you can head on in there. It's used to be the nurse's quarters when this was a doctor's office. So the nurse would stay overnight, and there was kind of a half bath and a cot set up in here.
When did you say this was built?
1843. So we've got a lot of history. So this is the first studio room. This is the control room. So this is where, I think it was a prep room back when it was a doctor's office. So that was back in the day when, you know, your GP was also your surgeon, also your, you know, OBGYN for ladies giving birth.
Local hometown guy did it.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's been births and deaths here,
yeah.
Everything. So through here was where they actually performed surgery. And it's the main room that we make all our music in. So like tons of vibes going on. Can't say it hasn't affected the music, you know. There's a lot of mojo in this room, and that definitely helps when you're making rock and roll music. Sure. So yeah, 1843, built by John Irwin. He's the guy who designed when Route 4 over there was the canal. It was a canal. It was dug out. Part of the porch downstairs is kind of, you can see it's like rock from underneath. John Irwin was an abolitionist, so the house was on the Underground Railroad. So there was
every bit of history you could want.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. There were some hiding spots in the basement and in the attic. But yeah, he like ran I think it was called the Free Soil Party newsletter. It was an abolitionist newsletter. They basically bring people in on the hay carts, like build the room on the carriage, and then hide people. And then once it got dark enough, they would come in through a hatch on the side and hang out in the basement for a couple of days until the next cart came to get them. So over here, these are the rooms where people say they see stuff, they hear stuff. A lot of times we'll have all these doors open and we'll be in this room playing music, and people will say out of the corner of their eye they see something in here. Lots of people have said different things. Mostly,
so more so things happen in these back rooms than anywhere else, basically?
Yeah. Up here is definitely the spot.
Wasn't there a story where you guys said you guys were recording and heard something back on the playback that you guys didn't hear before?
Yeah, we didn't hear it while it was being recorded, so like live in real time. We were like, okay, good take.
You would have reacted to it.
Yeah,
you would have said, we got to get rid of that. Or...
So it was like 3 weeks later when we were listening back, and like, you know, you listen closer when you're the one making it, and you could hear somebody, like, it sounded like they dropped a box full of stuff, so it went boom, crash.
Like obvious, like loud sound.
Yeah, like kind of that like 2-step process when it goes boom, and then everything in the box, like clearly a full box. And then people were like, somebody said something, supposedly something like along the lines of, "Hey, what just happened?" Mm-hmm. And then somebody else said something. I'm guessing that's what they said. "Hey, what just happened?" "I dropped a box."
Something like that.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, the last time somebody saw something in here, they said it looked like a tall man with like an orb, like
so
a
people actually
orb
seeing
for a
people.
head. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So like a big tall glowing man.
Any stories of like voices here? Anybody hearing anything talk? Or?
Not as often as seeing stuff. But sometimes, you know, we'll hear something and we'll say, "Oh, that was just outside."
Yeah.
And we're like, sometimes we know we're kidding ourselves, so we don't feel the need to leave. You know, when we're working on something late at night, we'll like maybe hear something and we're like, "Yeah, it was probably just outside, or it was probably just the wind," and we all look at each other and we full well know that like, yeah, that came from inside the building.
Gotcha.
So yeah, these were recovery rooms. So like back in the day, you went to the doctor to get surgery and they chopped off your
There might have been some people in agony. In
so, Oh yeah. People going through tough stuff. People, sometimes didn't make it.
Yep.
So, yeah, all three of these rooms. I think this one was more for women giving birth. So people have been born here too. So it's not all
Gloom
death
and doom.
and gloom. But yeah, this room too. The two on the end seem to be the ones. This one, if we're like here late and we're hanging out in the parking lot while we're like having our little rap meeting, like, hey, good job tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes we'll hear like a smack on the window. That's a common one.
Wow.
And we're like, okay, time to go.
Yep, time to get out.
And then, when stuff like that happens, we're like, okay, that was great. Like, we know that it's time to turn the building over for a few hours. Like, we've been here all day, we've been loud, we've been making music that people back then probably
aren't feeling. Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix was freaked out by the electric guitar the first time he heard it.
Yeah.
So, we know that it's time, there's a certain time, and it's time to turn the building over. So at least I try to be, conscious of that and think,
You're respectful to
but
it.
yeah, there's a lot of history here, and I want to be respectful to it. Yeah. The place that I feel it the most is back in that hallway. It's just kind of like a lane that takes you back to our control room, but I don't know why it's so strong here, but it was just a path you could take from, to get around the surgery room. Right. So if somebody was in here and opened up, you didn't contaminate the room,
right.
It was just another way around. But if I feel anything, it's back here.
Gotcha.
Back here in those two end rooms. We can go down to the basement. You can kind of see where the hidden room was.
These are some holes there.
No, bring some walking in these ones. These steps are steep too, be careful.
I'll try.
The guts from all the behind the scenes machinery was stored in here. Every once in a while we'll see doctor's notes, prescription slips and doctor's reports.
That's crazy.
We're still digging up stuff.
That's crazy.
It was a doctor's office up until the 80s, the 1980s. And we still rent when the doctor saved us.
Wow, that's crazy.
So we see. So this is where there was you can see the hinges. There was a door on this, and it was it's obvious where there was a door now because there's an opening, but it was more hidden, little locks. So yeah,
school.
all this was
little wooden
hidden, and this is where people would hang out on their way, usually up to Canada, I guess.
Up to Canada.
Yeah, I mean, where else are you gonna go but further north, right?
Yeah.
This room, I think, every time we have a drum teacher, we get a new one every couple of years, and I think just because they're so far away and so isolated from everybody else in the building, it gives them a very good gauge of what's going on in the building.
Yep.
Because whatever they hear, it's probably not us all the way up at front.
Oh yeah, they're separated.
Some people have said some stuff about this room too. This wall, we added this slanted wall. So there's actually kind of a hallway back there, and nobody has been back there for 12 years, and before
so you guys added this wall then, yeah?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because there would have been that door was another way into that room.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the guts of all the machines were in the basement.
So is that all sealed off in there?
Yeah. There's kind of a way to see in.
That's like when you catch something going into that door, then when there's no door anymore,
We can't go in there, so.
All right.
All right, let's go ahead and get a base reading of everything in the room from corner to corner. It's literally zero. Zero EMF, 73.5 temperature. All zero. You guys got anything in yours?
I don't even know if this one actually works. Oh, it does light up when I touch it.
Nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's moving a little bit, but it's not really anything else.
Let's keep working
Going crazy.
on it.
Yeah, we're doing the whole. I'll follow you. I'll follow you.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely nothing.
I was gonna say you're coming in here.
Nothing here.
That's good.
You only go up from 0.
Right?
It's true.
That's the idea.
Yeah, nothing in there.
That's what's like getting me already.
Baseline.
Literally nothing.
That's good though.
Yeah.
So now we know if we get
Anything, it's.
yeah, it'll be good. Yeah, you're right.
Literally 0 everywhere.
Well, that's also good for like you just recording and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean you
All the electronics.
you have no interference really whatsoever.
That is good news. People in Nashville pay $100,000
Yeah. Yeah.
and then like we got this whole package for already.
Like just to show it works, like
By the microwave.
3.8, 6.2, you know.
By stuff that should be emitting.
By stuff that should, you know, have the
Microwave,
events.
yeah.
So at least, I mean,
Sorry. Yeah, see.
Yeah, and it's not doing it anywhere else. So basically, that just shows us when we're sitting in the middle of a room and it does do something. It's
You're right.
something else.
0.1 in the middle here. Wasn't there before.
And it went away.
Where are you at in the middle?
Hello?
There is like I don't know if it works or not. But there is like an outlet somewhere in the middle of the floor there. Yeah.
You said I don't know if it works.
Yeah, I've never used it. I'm always like, well, I could use it, but I'd definitely trip over it.
No, I'm not really having anything all the time with flashes.
I don't know if it's easier better for me to go in front of you or behind you.
0. Yeah.
As long as the light's flashing on, you could walk in front of me too. I think you should be good.
Yeah. Well, I think then maybe I'm not blinding you and you can still see everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty clean.
No, it's not doing anything. I don't think
Nothing.
I mean, it hovers a little bit, but
I think that's just your.
it's just
hand
me
doing
moving it.
that.
Yeah.
It's like 3 degrees, 2 or 3 degrees colder back
I
there.
was gonna say it feels colder back here.
Was this per Adamine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think. What would that be?
I took these
Like at the
little
base of these
acoustic square
stairs
things and I
everything
peeled them onto my bed,
would be
my wall tie my bed and made a headboard out of them.
Yeah.
nice.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, nothing.
It's all over.
I
Alright.
like that's rare. We've had 0.
It is. That is rare.
Which I mean, if the furnace kicks on, then we might have a little.
I'll turn it off because I'll get those.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, good. Oh, that's even better
That's
because then it won't
way
keep
better.
on. And
Yeah, I was feeling a little warm.
But I mean, this floor is the one that isn't as.
Right. Upstairs is really the.
still 0.
Upstairs in the basement is gonna be.
Yeah, the upstairs is.
Yeah, we're still.
You guys want to head upstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, Mark Joshua, I know that name.
You're on here somewhere. Probably many times.
0. Entire room 0.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't
Did you guys draw this for us?
There they are. No, I told some people we were doing this, and they were like, "Here, let me show you."
Still zero flat.
Yeah. Nothing, no lights, nothing.
Get a picture of our ghost we found, Jimmy.
Caught
It's
him.
Mr. Ghost. Boo.
Mr. Ghosts.
Zero.
Yeah.
Something first, I don't like last all that much either. Yeah, we never hang out up here too much with all the lights off.
There's a heavy feeling in this area.
There is.
There is, for sure.
That's funny when you said that while you were standing over there. When we were standing over there, I felt like somebody was behind me.
That's what I told her. I was like, it feels like someone's like peeking out from doors, like, what's up? It's like I was saying, there's so many
Still
doors.
zero.
I don't know. I have a thing about like just looking down hallways.
Are you gazing?
When you say the heavy feeling, is that when you're like, oh, there's something
Like-
going on here?
Like almost feels like pressure.
Just
in
like
the
a-
yeah,
yeah.
like in the chest.
Like
you know?
either like something like
The
heavy on your
breathing.
chest,
It's like,
Yeah.
or like a pit in your stomach.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like when you climb
like
the
a
stairs,
heavy-
you're breathing here, but it's like here.
Yes.
I don't know, it's weird.
And then when I'm in here though, it's like just like somebody sitting on
Yeah.
my chest.
Yeah. But when we went up and down the other stairs,
I
you
was
don't feel
fine,
it. You only
yeah.
feel it when you come like this way.
Yeah.
So this is the arch
So
door.
that's
I was
the-
talking about.
Oh, okay.
This was the back of the building, and then everything past it was added on.
71 through like 74 too, the temperature.
Before it was added on, before it was a doctor's office, or during the time it was a doctor's office, or after.
Either right before or early on in being.
So still years ago.
Yes. Yes. Very long time ago.
He said I don't come up here with the lights off very often.
Here's one.
It went away. That's the room that.
It's funny you said
guys-
this was the area
that-
too.
Oh,
I mean,
come on, man.
So
It's gone, it's
we're
0.2
talking about
there.
the
Yeah.
front two corners is what you're talking, the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna get a base, it needs to stay as a base. you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
It's
Like,
just-
oh, 3.7.
Where?
I don't know, it's gone now. Hello?
That's where this is where they see the guy, right?
Yeah.
3.7.
But
Now
it's gone.
Yeah.
Hello?
All right, we'll come back in here and talk to
Are
you in
you
a
here?
minute, my guy.
Yours keep ringing. Won't go away.
Is zero? Hasn't done it again.
He said, "Come on."
3.5. 3.5
That's
in
good
there.
though. And what's the temperature you said? Between 74 and what?
72.
72?
And it was 71 in there.
Well, yeah, more windows. I'm just surprised there's like literally.
Nothing. I know.
Everything's zero.
Even this, like, this got to go off right, you know.
Which is good, because then stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, no.
When you're like, uh,
I'm interested.
Can you come back in here with us? Can you walk back up to this device here?
We just want to communicate with you. We're not here to bother you or kick you out or any of that stuff.
And he said, I want to go back in there. I was like, that's like Scooby-Doo, man. Like, man, why do you have to take us back in here?
Always.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm still.
We'll definitely have to do like the Echovox in that room.
I think.
Zero.
Yeah, I'm still there. Like nothing.
65 degrees and zero.
Sorry. Stuff is just thrown around.
Nothing.
Nada.
Oh yeah, creepy.
Way back.
Point two. But now it's gone.
There's something hanging out with the fall
You know?
Oh man.
Well,
Ugh.
that's point two
Cobwebs.
right here.
Yeah.
Now it's
Our
gone.
whole premiere. Cobwebs, yeah.
Well, it's point two when we got down here, but now it's gone. That's a creepy old door right there, I'll tell you what.
Does that go to outside?
The portal to hell.
This is another door.
Portal of hell.
There's a, where is it? There's
Oh, alright.
like a,
See, that's what I want to see. Right there.
Here,
Right, then it's doing
Eight,
something.
yep. I want this one.
Yeah,
Does it
see?
work?
Yeah.
It works.
there's like a creepy bathroom stall back there that I've
It's like a
never
little cubby.
opened.
That I've never opened.
that's creepy.
What's your
I
stuff
think
here?
there's the little like side hatch thing. It might be in here. I swear it was over here though. Yeah.
Like the window?
Like a, what do you call that? Like the little, it's like a little diagonal hatch door on a basement. You know what I'm
Point
talking
two.
about.
Oh, like a cellar door?
Yeah.
Now it's gone.
Something's following you around.
Point two was right here. Now it's gone.
Something is curious about
Nothing
what you're
now.
doing. I think you should go back by the
Nothing.
fire. The original trim. Yeah, mine hasn't lit up except for there by the
I got
furnace.
nothing.
Guys, watch your heads.
So there are
I'm good.
EMF spikes randomly happening.
Which,
Happening.
okay. Middle of rooms too.
That go away.
Alright. Hello. My name is Ashley.
Brady.
Shanna.
Jimmy.
You guys know Miles.
Yeah, you know Miles.
Sure.
Hey
Um,
guys. What up?
We are here to communicate with you if you would like to. We don't mean you any harm. We're just here to let you talk and see what you have to say. If you want to communicate with us, you can touch me if you'd like to. Everyone else will get permission if they want to be touched.
You can touch me.
Touch any of
Shanda
us.
always.
Smack
I don't
Jimmy.
like to say like, oh, we can touch all of us, and someone be like, no, thank you.
Miles is like, don't touch me.
Right.
please."
There's lots of things to make noise in here, so please make noise.
Say anything you want.
Yeah, say anything. We have recorders here. This one here with the orange light, you can speak into that. You can come close to any of these. This little red bread. That's just colorful. Does nothing special. Is there anyone here with us?
Also, mind you, just a quick note for you. Sometimes this feels like the most boring time of the night
Yeah.
doing EVP stuff, but then we'll review it later and find a bunch of actual replies that we didn't hear live time. So just keep that in mind. Somebody may actually be talking, we just can't hear it.
For as old as this house is, it's eerily quiet.
It's very quiet.
Can you say hello? Or make a loud sound for us?
That's a car passing.
You can open or close a door, knock on something, touch one of the guitar strings. Walk up or down the steps.
Is it always this quiet?
He said it like 11:30. You
Right.
can kind of tell it's like time to go. So keep note of that. I heard. Did you hear that?
I don't know where it came from.
I don't either. Is there anybody here with us?
Were you here when this was a doctor's office? Did you? What was that
That
sound?
was a motorcycle.
It's something outside.
I heard a motorcycle, but it was
Like
like
a high pitched.
Somebody
Yeah, it
whistled.
was somebody.
Yeah.
I think it was outside.
I was outside too.
I think.
Yeah, we have quite an active neighborhood also.
Can you come and talk to us? I just want to say hello.
I also think we're gonna get a lot more alarms.
Yeah.
We're back there.
Well, the sound too when you're walking up, we can barely even hear you up there. There's a good barrier.
We can hear you
That light
walking
just
around at
flashed.
all.
Oh, I saw the light flash.
Did something.
Just gotta check the camera.
It was just hidden.
Yeah, I think you might have moved it. I think you might have moved it. There's a man there. Here, a little click.
I heard
think
it.
I was at the top of the stairs.
This house is so creaky when you walk in it though. That's the funny part, is for it to be this quiet, just.
If there's anybody back there, can you come in here and talk to us?
Do you like that this is a music shop now? What's the tapping?
I don't know. It sounds like it's like the
I was hoping for a compliment at least.
Do you guys like Miles? I think it's coming from over there. But I also don't know if it's
I think it's the. But I wasn't hearing it before.
I know.
Can you make a loud sound for us? Tap on something? Can you say hello? Or make a loud sound?
Good old Hamilton.
I was gonna say the exact same thing. What's your name? Is there anybody here with us? We just want to know that you're here. There's stories of people seeing someone. We mean no harm.
Your clock.
Yes.
You're
You're
ticking. All of a
ticking?
sudden, I'm like, I hear ticking.
Can you walk up to that device that Miles is holding? And light it up for us? If you get close to it, it'll light up.
Change colors.
Those trains drive you as crazy as they drive me sometimes. You've been here longer than me.
I'm sure. How many a day go by?
Because I live close to one track.
You can sit on the floor if you don't mind.
If there's anybody out there, can you come in here and talk to us for a minute?
I'm sure that's gonna be all over. And we know it's coming. We don't have to keep.
Yeah.
Were you a patient here?
Or were you a doctor?
Are you hearing anything, Marie? So quiet.
We know there's a rich history here, and it's just intriguing to us.
Can you let us know that you're here? Can you move something, make a loud sound, or touch one of us? You want us to leave?
There was like a noise down somewhere. But I can't tell if it's outside or not.
Did you make that sound? If you're here, can you talk to us? Do you have anything you want to say? We can hear you.
There's tapping in the room you guys just left. And my hands are freezing cold.
My hands just got cold too. And I wouldn't have said I wouldn't have said anything had you not just said that.
And there's tapping in the other room to my right.
Is there somebody in here with us?
Can you come here in this room?
Trying to catch up. Maybe on a walker or something. It's a doctor's office. I would not want to be out there in that hallway where you are right now.
It's cold out here.
I was getting toasty. I turned the heater off, so all that should be.
No, I'm like warm. My hands are cold though. Randomly, like it feels like there's there's not a draft.
Can you touch one of these guitars? If you touch the strings, they'll make noise.
Come put your hand in front of this device that Miles is holding. It'll light up. We'll be able to tell that you're here.
I swear I wouldn't have said anything about my hands unless you had said something about. 10 seconds
See,
earlier.
That's what's cool is when you can coincide it with somebody else.
10 seconds earlier, I was like, my hands are cold,
So-
but like none of the rest of me is.
So
Like they are right
describe
now.
your hands being cold. Is it cold or does it feel like they're going numb cold? Like tingly?
I just had a weird cold breeze around my hands.
It feels tingly. It's not even like.
No,
it's like a numbness.
this side of my body's tingly. I just felt a breeze. Like
Yeah,
somebody
I
just
felt more
wafted
like
my
that.
hand. Like
That's what
like
I
that.
feel.
Yeah, it's not like a cold. And I don't know how to explain it. It's like when your hands just wake up from being like asleep.
That's what this right side of my body feels like right
Yeah.
now.
So I'm sitting like Indian style, and it's my face and my hands. But my back and my body are hot.
Yeah, my I definitely feel it in my hands, but
And
I
it's
don't feel it anywhere
73
else.
degrees in here.
My
Just for the
nose
record.
feels weird. And my
I
lips
just
feel weird.
my face feels hot. I feel pretty warm still. Other than it feels like somebody just went right past my hands. Or like.
Yeah, I don't feel it now. I just did.
Jimmy, let's do SB7 in here.
Yeah.
Do you have that speaker in the cord, Ashley?
Yeah.
Is there anybody here with us right now? Can you say hello? That was sound like hello.
I heard something that I thought said hello, but then I heard hey.
The third one said hello.
And then I heard something else the third time.
Can you say hello for us again?
My whole body is feeling
Can you say Jimmy?
Jimmy. It said your name.
It said Jimmy.
Oh, I definitely didn't hear that.
Can you say Miles?
I think they're right. Honestly.
What is your name?
Is there a doctor here?
Is there a doctor here? Is somebody in here with us right now?
Did you own this building? That's really fast.
But since you've been doing that, it's
Super Matt?
super uncomfortable.
Oh,
You
What'd you
can't
say?
see my
She
face
said
because you're being
super
blinded
uncomfortable.
right
I
now, but
know.
I'm just like,
she said
I
it's
moved
super
here
uncomfortable out there. Well, and I
because-
think once we start doing stuff like that and they realize like,
Yeah.
oh, I can talk, they can hear me.
Dude, that's
They just
Jimmy's
start
for plain as day to me.
coming
The
out of the woodwork. Like they're like, oh, I can actually talk and they can actually hear me talk like right now, and like activity breeds activity kind of thing.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Also, don't be shocked if more stuff starts happening after we do this.
I don't know if I want to.
It's like, I don't know if I want to be here for
I
this.
ain't built for this.
Alright, let's try it with that fast sweep and they see if it makes a
Yeah.
difference. That was one step faster.
It's just
Like
like,
freaking you out.
I have the red light this way, and then I have the open stairs.
Is there somebody here with us? Can you say hello?
Your bed.
Seeing
Can you say hello, just so we know you're here?
Stand by formation. Step up. Weapon conductor.
Can you say Jimmy again?
Picture of
Having diffusing. Having diffusing.
Are you here with us right now?
We started. It's not. If you don't, did you need to there? Quickly.
Oh, let's move on to another room.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in there with us that can make a loud sound or say something?
There's the water.
It's this,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, the old fridge.
Can you move a door or make any kind of loud sound? Do anything you can to let us know you're here.
I hear like walking.
I am too.
I'm kind of shifting.
Okay, it might be you. It's hard to tell in here when it's coming
I
out.
just made a big noise. So.
Yeah, okay.
Can you come in here and talk to us?
You don't have to be afraid. We just want to meet you. What will be big is if we start getting EMF hits. That's what I'm hoping for.
Right.
I've been operating my business out of this building for 6 years now. And I know there's a lot of stories and a lot of history, and I'm just looking for any kind of perspective on what used to happen in this building. So if anybody could share something with us or tell us something about this building, its history, we'd love to hear about it.
Did you used to work here? Were you a patient here? Did you live here at one point?
Are you hiding from us?
You've known me for a while now. These are all my friends. I invited them here so that I could better meet you guys. So there's nothing to be afraid of. I can certainly vouch for them.
We're not here to make you leave or any of that stuff. We want to learn and just talk to you guys.
You want to rig that flashlight up on the table?
No.
Let's see if anything happens.
I want to put it over here. Well, can
Oh, so
you
it's
still
okay.
see me if I'm over there? Well, I was just thinking if it's not right by us, maybe it'll do some crap. Can you see if it's right here, Jimmy?
Yeah, I can just readjust.
Like you see, I'll shake it so it's like a vibrational thing.
Everything in this building is like flat or square.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
Every room is like somewhat a rhombus.
So there's a flashlight. If you twist, you just jump.
Just rolls off.
Yeah. Or you could push it, it might roll.
They give the space. You know.
The twist top, if you twist it, it'll come on.
Jimmy, you come over here.
And if you can turn it on
We're on
and
one bar.
off,
I
then
want to
we
make sure
can
battery doesn't
ask you
die.
yes or no
Okay.
questions and you can respond with that. So typically I just say for a yes response, turn it on. For a no response, keep it off. But first we have to establish that you know how to do what I'm asking. And so if there's anybody in here that would like to talk to us, if you could try and turn the flashlight on, and then we can go from there. Or you can push it, knock it off.
I say rolling, it might be the better.
It might even be easier
Yeah.
with the littleness. So if anybody's in here that wants to talk, can you turn the flashlight on, please?
I'm gonna ask a loaded question. Do you want to play with us? We can play a game.
If nothing happens, we can try it later too, because
Yeah.
usually it takes, once they're comfortable, they actually.
Or maybe we can just keep doing what we're doing and pick them something.
Yeah.
We have recorders that if you answer our questions, we might be able to hear you speak. So if there's something you would like us to know, or if you need help.
Who dropped that box?
That's a good question.
That's a good question.
I heard somebody drop a box on a recording. They want to know who did it.
And sometimes there'll be like weird activity and stuff that happens, but it's not, it's more residual. And so it's just like they're reliving what they did and they don't respond intelligently to us. But I think obviously somebody said Jimmy. I heard it.
Right. Or like noises and things you'll hear, they'll be like the same, but it won't necessarily be in a response to you. Everything's a little different.
I figured out in a place like this you might have residual and intelligent. You know what I mean? You
Yeah,
have
sure.
residual haunt where like something's literally on repeat, like you said.
Yeah, because there's so much history.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the energy of it's on repeat.
And so much not just history, like traumatic
Yeah.
history.
I mean, birth, death, but you know, probably the whole shebang.
Slavery.
That room, we call it the olive room, because it's painted that kind of muted green color. In the olive room, like people have kind of always said it's like the same thing. Like if they're standing in that main room, like he kind of always walks like
It's
right
probably
to left.
residual, yeah.
Like he's always in the same spot, always walking the same direction.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of same general description of person. It's always a tall guy with a.
Which would explain why it's like you said, it's somebody's they feel it's always that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same place, he never moves.
We've been using that room. Usually we just put an amp in it and close the door, but we've been putting people in there, like acoustic instruments.
Yeah.
And
Pretty
one
cool.
dude was like, "Didn't you just make a post about how this room had a lot of activity?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did. Bye."
Oh gosh. Have fun.
Yeah.
Is there somebody out in the hallway? Can you come in here? Another train.
That one sounded different.
But honestly, sometimes like that kind of stuff, like the river being here, the train, that helps
Yeah, you
energize
can
a
duct
place.
your- duct your basement.
Yeah, and that's where more activity will kind of happen.
So I'm kind of thinking like, they've been here a lot longer. I mean, both doctors. I'm sure there were patients here for a long time that heard a lot of trains go by.
Mhm.
You turn that flashlight on for us, all you have to do is touch it.
There's a thud.
That was me.
It was,
Sorry,
it
I
was
should-
pretty.
It's so hard to tell when you got the
I
headphones on.
know, because I don't know where it's coming from.
Good call out though. I like it.
Well, because I put it on the floor over here, so I hopefully would
Yeah.
be able to kind of hear what was.
See, everybody's a recording engineer.
Yeah.
She's really thinking about it.
Want to try spirit box or in here? Or?
Yeah, we can. I honestly think the upstairs is gonna be.
I don't know that I'm gonna stick around for the upstairs.
Yes, you are.
Oh man.
He said, I don't know.
I've got. I think there's somewhere I'm supposed to be.
Turn on the flashlight if you want him to come upstairs.
Yeah. Otherwise, Miles is gonna leave us.
Right.
Just him. We're gonna stay. He said, I want to be upstairs.
Oh yes, you're committed now. You're in.
I know. I was like, I've been like to the halfway point.
He's initiated now. He's holding the
Let's just try
electronics.
this. If we get nothing, we'll go upstairs.
Yeah.
You didn't see that. You didn't see it.
The camera did.
It's just.
Is there anybody here with us? Can you say hello? You want Miles to stay here and hang out with us? Can you turn that flashlight on for us? Can you say that again? Does it bother you that we're here? What?
Sounded like some why bother.
Since
It was 2 words.
that was like the same voiceover, like five different stages.
Yeah.
Why bother? If that's what you said, we're just here to talk to you. We want to learn. We're intrigued by you.
That was one voice too.
Can you repeat that, please?
What was it that you said? It's like the same guy voice too.
Are you the doctor?
Are the doctor.
What are I sitting next to right now?
Where did you go? You have anything to say before we leave this room? That was a little weird. Let's try this on the box.
Jimmy
real
keeps
quick.
looking behind him himself.
You can speak, Jimmy?
I would be nervous
Are you
standing
getting a
in that corner.
I don't like my back to the
Well, I'm
doorway.
not gonna
Watching
lie.
him, and he's kind of like,
I'm not gonna lie. I would.
I feel like I'm.
He keeps
almost
looking
here to
over
step
there.
back.
He does. I keep watching him
I'm
like.
telling you, when I was in the hallway, it was just both sides.
Let's try this one real quick and then we'll move on.
Okay.
I swear, I just thought I saw something walk that way.
Did you just walk by the door? That was the girl's voice. That was NSYNC. Can you say that again?
It's my.
Is there a lady here? That's not here for you. Not here for you.
Are you here to help me?
Were you a nurse? Were you a nurse here when this was a doctor's office?
Steve, that's the uncle.
That one female voice though was distinct.
Yeah.
The difference between this one and that one, like you hear blips of radio in this, but every time we've ever caught something with this one, it's almost like an EVP. To me, it sounds like an EVP.
Yeah, because
Not-
it's consistent across.
Yeah, it
It's
sounds
even
like
more impressive when you get on that one.
it sounds like an external voice when it comes
Yeah.
through. Like it's like either a female or like.
And
the
it's a
one-
weird tone.
Yeah,
It's not like a normal.
It's
tone.
separate. You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
feels separate. Like in this one, it's just distinct. It's different.
Hello out there.
I know. It looked like just like it went down that hall, like around the corner there.
What did I sign up for?
I say we just go upstairs and see
Yeah, I
if we
do
can get
too.
the rolling up there.
I do too.
Is that you making us feel all funny up here? I'm not digging it. Why are you making us feel a little sick?
Were you sick?
I mean, surgery room. I mean,
Right,
is that
this
what
was
we
the
feel kind of
surgery room?
nauseous? I mean, I don't feel nauseous, but it's
Just uneasy.
like when you go to get a roller coaster. Like
You're nervous.
yeah, super nervous. Are you nervous?
Yes. Jimmy, can you see that flashlight just turned on? Can you turn it back off?
Please turn off the flashlight.
Can you turn it back off
We
for us?
can ask some more questions.
And it's by that
You're doing
area
good.
over there.
Yeah.
Almost.
way.
Keep
All the
going.
way.
On the way.
And then we can ask another question for you. You're doing good.
What was the question you asked before that?
Were you nervous or something?
Are you nervous? Okay, so let's turn it off. I can't ask any more questions unless you turn it off.
Unless we know that you're responding to
It's so
us.
funny to me that it's by that door too, that way. You know.
I didn't even notice
That's
it
why
turned
I
on.
put it
Thank you
there.
very much.
Thank you.
All right, now we're gonna validate again. Can you please turn it on because you meant to? So I asked the question, are you nervous? Are you nervous? Turn on for yes, leave it off for no.
Another turn.
Well, that's just rude.
Can you just show us that you can turn it back on, that you're responding to us?
That's pretty trippy that we're talking about this being a surgery room, you know. And
Yeah.
Listen,
Who
if
could've
you're
been in
nervous and
here?
you're coming and you just, you're nervous, you don't know what's going to happen. Were you a patient? Why does
Bro.
everyone respond to me when I do this? It's always.
Thank
so
you.
you were a patient. Thank you very much.
Okay, can you turn it off, please?
Can you turn it back off for the next question?
I told you I got cold chills. Turn it off, please. The faster you turn it off, the more I can ask more questions.
When you can use our energy,
Mm-hmm.
we know it takes a lot.
I mean, there's a
To do
lot of
things.
electronics in here too. You can just kind
And if you thought people were going to be nervous up here, or were nervous here before,
of. Yeah. Thank you for turning it on so quickly, but we need to turn it back off, or else we can't keep going.
can you turn it back off for us, please?
I feel like when we stop watching it intently,
Yes.
it does it. Like it's almost like
I won't watch.
nervousness, like stage fright.
Would you like me to turn my back?
The moment we're all not watching
I told you.
Okay, so you're a patient. We got that. You're nervous.
Are you the man that people see in the back room?
Is that you back there?
I just want to say, since we share this space a lot, I really don't want you to feel nervous. Like, we are in this everlasting journey, as long as we'll be in this building, of learning how to coexist, and I appreciate you and the history of this building, and we appreciate you, even though you're a little nervous, coming to answer these questions, because maybe then we won't be so nervous with each other. We can get used to each other and sharing this building.
Is that okay with you?
Awesome.
Awesome. That's like legit responses.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Turn it back off, please, and we'll.
That's got to be
question.
cool to see, you know?
Yeah.
After saying something
That's
like
why
that.
I waited.
Yeah.
And I was
Did
like,
that
is
response?
that okay?
I was like, as soon as I turn away from it.
I know.
Let's
Well,
just keep
I
it
told
on
you it
there.
doesn't like the show. It doesn't.
All right, so turn it back off. We won't look.
We won't.
We won't look. We'll give you privacy.
We'll talk about whatever.
Privacy, goodness.
We didn't get a response yet. We'll try to get a response to see if it's that man that I see back there.
Mhm.
Right. Because as you said, and I didn't say anything. Come on, turn it on.
We know you can do things. Can you also move something around here? Can you make a loud sound for us?
It's like, no, play with the flashlight.
All right. Next question.
Are you okay that we're here talking to you? Do you like that?
How would have I asked the same question?
Sure.
Are you okay with us being here talking to you?
No. So you do not like it?
It's almost validation in itself too that it's not happening to these
Right.
questions.
Would you like us to move on to a different room? Okay.
I don't like that.
Acknowledge.
Yeah.
But the thing I think
But that's the better part, because it's not just coming on whenever you ask a question.
Yeah, but it also didn't come on when we asked them
They were okay with us
if they
being
were
here?
okay with us being here. Yeah.
Well, I don't know that it means you. I think I'm more
It might
meaning
be
us.
Yeah.
But then it's on now. What is that answer?
Who knows?
Nothing.
All right, can you turn it back off? Please?
Because we can turn it off, we can ask more of like a question we know the answer to, I guess.
We have different devices we've been using, probably
We
you
have to
heard
look at each other and it goes off.
downstairs. I know, like really, that's kind of.
It always
Look,
does.
It does.
Starts with
It
blinker
does.
whenever
When we
it
look away, it
Conversing
starts
or
going.
going.
Thank you.
goes off.
Okay.
I think it just doesn't like flashing it.
Okay, so was this a doctor's office?
If so, light that flashlight up for us if this was a doctor's office.
Just don't look at it. You guys
I
are
know
usually
you're
looking
looking
at
at stage fright. Okay.
Okay, this wasn't the other.
Oh, well, technically, okay.
This was the surgery room, right?
So, did someone have surgery in here? Are you done talking with us?
It's funny how it's not turning on though.
No. Someone else asked something.
Okay.
He said, yeah,
Wait, this
somebody.
again. Last time we started
Maybe
talking,
last
it turned
time.
on.
It goes on when I start
When you start
talking.
Is it reading your
Yeah.
mind?
You're like the only comforting person to it, I guess, right now.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead, turn it off. You're doing good.
Gonna turn it off.
Oh, look.
yeah, turn that light off and I'll ask the questions around me.
Alright.
I'm the sheriff in town. Not really.
You turn it off for us?
I feel like you dimmed it. Can you turn it all the way off?
Yeah, it's dimming.
We really appreciate the time you've given us so far. We'd like to communicate with you further. Thanks for turning that off for us. As you know and have observed in the last little while, we have our music studio here. We make a lot of music, we make a lot of sound. Do you enjoy what the space is being used for? Is it I guess if it's a yes or no question, is it a good thing that we're here? Are we adding to this space?
Turn it on if you like what they do here.
Brady, don't look at him.
Do you think they make too much noise? Do you think they need to make more noise?
It's so hard to tell. with this
I know.
recording and
I
everything.
didn't wait either. I kind of jumped the gun on that one.
I'm dying to do a spirit box.
I know, too.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say, okay, we're gonna stop with the flashlight,
You can turn on and off if you want to. You can play.
but we're gonna
But, yeah.
use this device and hopefully you'll be able to even hear yourself through it. It is loud, so.
This will allow you to talk and we'll be able to hear you.
Spirit box session. Okay. Good. Different angle. Yeah.
Turn on and off.
Alright.
You still rolling, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know when you
Give
got
you
it.
some privacy.
What was that name, by the way?
That closet just shifted. It'll do that sometime.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
when
yeah,
she walks
okay.
through there.
Yeah.
Just
like,
does it sometimes.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna do a spirit box session. If you want to talk, go ahead and answer our questions and we should be able to hear you.
I also
This
moved the
is the one
flashlight
that's
into the other room. That is
Can you say hello to us? Are you the doctor? Was that you that was turning on the flashlight?
nurse here?
Can you please turn that flashlight on again for us?
Here.
We want to try this now.
If there's anybody out in the hall, you come into the surgery room and talk to us. We need help in here.
Oh. So,
Just say help.
Let's see if we can speeds right now.
no, you
Hello? We need to turn the echo.
just.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Were you the one turning on the light? That sounds like the same man's voice, does it not? Were you a doctor here?
Can you say any of our names?
I'm trying to get a hold of the mic.
I know. Yeah. Can you say any of our names? I thought I heard Miles.
Can you say Miles?
What's your name?
That's, I heard Betsy. I swear I heard Betsy.
Isn't that the one with the chest? Betty.
Did you say your name is Betsy?
William?
Did you say William?
Betsy, if you're here, can you turn the flashlight on?
Please?
We want to know who the man is in the hallway back there.
Bill.
William, Bill.
Oh,
It literally said Bill in the background. That whisper?
yeah. Can you confirm that? Who's the man back there in the hallway? Bill. Thank you.
Closer to.
So then who's the one that was turning on the flashlight?
I think it was Bill.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, it's Bill.
Thanks, Bill.
Just take a hint.
Hey, Bill. It's good to finally have a name. It's good to finally meet you.
Are you happy that Miles and everybody makes music here? Yes. Who's a female? Yes.
I thought I heard a man go.
I want to know who the female is.
Betsy, bro.
Oh, you got a hit?
I think I did. Unless playing with it was doing it. But I didn't touch the quarter.
Is the female named Betsy?
Oh. No, I'm just
Okay.
He got super
look, I'm
excited.
putting my thumb in this crack
Oh,
And
that's
it's
really good. Oh,
There's a little, some stuff there. If you want to come towards it, you can turn lights on too.
Yep. That's like that.
yeah. If you come up to it, it'll light up. That is sick.
What was his role here? What was his job?
Were you a patient?
I don't hear any voices saying.
Bill, where are you?
Whatever I was talking about.
Remember when did I say we came in here? I said I wanted to come here because doctors can be dirty sometimes.
Oh, it's not good. It's not
If there were
good.
babies born here, there's possibilities that they were not
Or the
legitimate
slaves, the
babies.
basement.
Yeah. Not so good stuff.
Maybe there are procedures done here as well. Really not solving the big. Office. Did you hear that? Was this the doctor's office?
What's that sound in the background? Can you say the word of what we hear in the background?
How many people are in the room that are alive?
None.
That was clear too.
Can you please give us a number other than none?
Out.
I heard two. I heard two.
Walt?
That's not the right answer.
I think I've heard the word ghost.
Tell us how many people are in this room, please.
Who's the guy that walks in the room behind me? What's his name? It's like somebody's a bag him. He's like, bag him.
The lower one that I
Can you tell us how you died?
None of what you're saying makes sense.
I'm not really hearing the same voices here.
Are you still here?
What do you want to say?
Is this your home?
Did you live here?
The female one. I just said yes, I was at home.
Are you stuck here?
Are you stuck here because you have a purpose? Heard a couple things that kind of sound like this.
Why aren't you playing that flashlight music?
Let's try to move that back over there.
I just remembered what's in the Betty Dill trunk.
What's in there?
A wedding dress.
A wedding dress. Oh, that's creepy. And awesome.
There's just so much going on outside right now.
Hopefully that means people are leaving and going to bed or doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Betsy, we heard your name. Are you in here with us?
What was that? What was that? Did you hear a tap?
Yeah.
I heard
did too.
something that way.
Yeah.
Play the guitar.
Is there guitars in here anywhere?
We heard a tap. We heard some kind of sound back
So
there
you
behind
know
us.
when you shift your fingers on a guitar and there's like a weird screech?
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Ooh.
That is kind of what that sounded like.
What is that called?
It's like it sounded like this, like the beginning of like a harmonic sound, like when you're sliding
Yeah,
your hand.
like you know how like if you touch like an acoustic,
Yeah.
this like the sound that your fingers make on it on accident.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Just the
that's-
squeak.
yeah, the squeak.
Somebody trying to play music?
It's 11:14. It's about the time when.
Did that just go off?
Was it because I was holding my phone?
I'm gonna try it.
It was just like
You're shifting.
faintly going to the second light, very faintly.
Can you make that noise again? Whatever it was.
I just feel like I hear like a whistling, like a wheezing sound or something.
So there's a clock. Somehow I hear it constantly. But it's like a... I don't know where it's coming from. I can't tell.
What?
It's...
There's a clock in
There's
there.
a clock back here.
Oh, okay.
We're intrigued. We want to learn some stuff. If there's anything you want to tell us, you can tell us on the voice recorders. You can tell us when we go through the stations. You can use the flashlight, knock on stuff.
Oh yeah, it's over your shoulder, Jimmy.
Yeah, just, you know. Okay.
All right. Well, this room, we've heard something tapping on the windows in the past. We have allegedly this door has closed by itself. But I wasn't here for that one. So, if you're trying to tell us something about this room, now is the time. We're here, we're all ears. As I've said before, we enjoy sharing this space with you, so I hope that you enjoy what we do in this space. That wasn't any kind of question, that was just an introduction.
Can you tap on these windows for us? Like this? Can you move something, knock on something, or close this door? Do anything you can to let us know you're here.
I think you would creep my little lot if you shut the door. It'd be funny.
The camera would be on the other side of the door and not get my hilarious reaction.
That's true.
It would hear.
Yeah.
Well, I'm wondering too, like, is it half like closed and then it kind of?
Does it even stay halfway open?
Because I'm assuming that the house isn't even, so.
Is there anybody in here with us?
I heard that.
Out there, yeah.
Can you do that again?
Can you tap on something again? I heard a little tap.
I heard that
Where
too.
was that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
One more time.
Can you come in here? Can you tap on the window?
This room is going to be my office soon, so I'm going to be spending a lot of time in it. Are you okay with me spending a lot of time in this room? You can use the flashlight to answer. You can turn it on if you think it's cool that I'm going to be using this room. Tap on some windows. Or if you have no reaction to me being in this room a lot, then just
We don't give a crap.
That's so interesting that that light hasn't came back on since that time in there. Is William here? Is there somebody else here?
Are there any doctors or patients? Got a flashlight set up on this radiator over here. If you touch it a little bit, it'll turn on. We'd like to see it turn on.
I think you should do the spirit box in there.
Thing is very loud to me, so I am going to back
It is
up.
very loud. It is very loud.
I can turn it down so I'm just afraid we won't catch what comes through.
But also, it could be that he's like right here too, like not necessarily in that room.
Yeah.
Like this could be the spot, because people just see him through, like from in here
Yeah.
through this doorway.
Yeah.
Is there any? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Who's in here with us?
flashlight before?
Who are you?
Don't find really
Can you turn on the flashlight behind me? Is there anyone else up here with us?
Can you see us right now?
Can you say one of our names?
Why did that sound like Michael?
Yeah.
That sounded like a clear pick.
Yeah. Can you say one of our names again, please?
Who's Michael?
Did you die here? Who's Michael? What did they do here?
I thought I heard music.
Did you? What's hanging on the wall behind Brady?
Did you die here?
Was this place special to you?
What is in the window? Do you want us to go anywhere else?
Did it say attic? You heard attic.
Do you
Where do you want us to go? Where do you want us to go? Let's try Echovox again.
You guys heard attic, right?
That was the clearest I've heard anything all night.
I didn't hear it, but he after he said it said attic, then you said it said attic.
Well, we're gonna have fun in the attic. It sounds like.
Where do you want us to go next? Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Do you want us to go to the attic? Why do you want us to go to the attic? What's it help Bernie's just like, I'm not saying anything. Who wants us to go to the attic? Yeah.
Who are we talking to?
What's your name?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I heard thank you.
So if we go to the attic, what are you gonna do?
That was attic.
Who's in the attic?
Did you do that?
What is that?
Oh, okay. I almost had a heart attack.
What is that?
Who's in the attic?
I thought I heard Bill.
Will? Is William in the attic? Yes or no? That was a man, yes. Does William stay in the attic?
Nice.
So it's William in the attic?
Is William nice? I'll ask that again. Is William nice?
I'm not hearing anything. Show me out.
Just for shits and giggles, where do you want us to go?
Can you say Miles?
Can you say any of our names?
I thought I heard Earl.
I heard Miles back in
You're Dave. None of us are Dave, but there's a lot of Daves that work here.
Oh, are there?
Can you say someone's name, please? Where am I sitting?
That sounded like David.
When you asked where you're sitting, it sounded like it said warm, and you're by the radiator.
Yeah. Maybe that's the radiator.
Didn't I just say radiator?
What am I sitting in front of?
I thought it said he.
Who's that?
That's what I
This is
said.
someone said, who's that? I'm Ashley. Who are you?
Edward?
I thought I heard Ed a couple times before.
Yes. I've heard Ed and I've heard Edward.
And I've heard Paul.
I thought I've heard Ed a couple times.
So, Ed's my dad's name.
How many fingers am I holding up? fingers am I holding up?
Right.
That was interesting.
I mean, let's go to the attic.
I was gonna say, so are we going to the attic or what?
We've heard that a couple times. Let's just go.
See, I'm not like super freaked out, but I'm enough freaked out. Another Scooby Doo reference for you.
Are you here? Are you here?
Turn off the flashlight, please.
You're doing good. Can you turn it off? All the way. Come on.
Ed, Ed,
I don't know who Ed is.
Thank you.
Ed.
Ed, are you the one messing with the flashlight?
It actually did record. What's that say? What's that say?
Are you happy that we came up to the attic?
65.
Who's up here? Thank you.
Well, it's 66.6.
Oh no. Can you turn that flashlight back off?
Yeah, flashlight off to you. Who wanted us to come up here?
I swear I just heard somebody say, I heard it say racist.
Yeah. Who wanted us to come up here? Who's playing with the flashlight?
I thought, did you say good?
It was like a bat, not a bell.
Why did the light change? Did the light change? Did the light change on here?
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
No, but I thought something else changed over there.
Bill, if it's you, will you turn your flashlight back on? If it's somebody besides Bill, will you turn the flashlight on back?
Are you a rule breaker? You don't like to do things that we ask you to do?
Okay, thanks.
Turn it back off, please.
Flashlight. Ed,
Is that closet door open?
No.
Why did you want us to come up here? What are we hiding from?
Did you used to hide up here? Turn off the light, please.
that was a weird.
Yes, please. What do you want from us up here?
Help? Do you need our help?
Looks like all we need is a full health thing.
Whose trunk is that over there? Who did that belong to?
Even more creepy when it's like that. That's here. That's what I hate. Is that your trunk?
Betty, are you the one messing with the flashlight?
Is that my car? My keys are downstairs.
My keys are downstairs too.
Is it my car?
That was
Jimmy
probably the
probably
floor
did that.
vibration.
Are my keys downstairs?
Whose car is this?
Is it blue?
Can you say, Jim?
It's like my car.
It's my car.
It's your car?
Your car?
Where are your keys?
In my pocket.
Oh. Well, that's kind of weird too, that either way you weren't moving.
Well,
Unless he pushed the button.
I didn't push it. It was in my pocket.
What?
Distraction.
They distracted us and
There's a
turned the light on.
distraction.
Okay, I'll take the flashlight back up, Betty. I'm gonna reset
What
it.
if sequence of events the
The flashlight. We were talking about the trunk.
anything from that? Anything from that? You were sitting still too, Jimmy. It's not like you
Yeah, you
accidentally
were
pushed it in
moving.
your pants.
Yeah, that's why I was seeing if it was down there.
So, can they like if somebody's here, could they leave? Can they leave
Like
the
a
building?
spirit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, essentially, if it's
Like I don't know what the rules are, you know.
Well,
if it's
it
residential,
depends.
not residential.
Residual. Not residual.
If it's residual,
That gave it
no.
up.
Well, you know
Because residual is
what?
repeated.
That's where that little outbuilding was from that old picture.
Yeah.
There was
What was that, bro?
There was a little like.
It's when he walks in the thing,
It vibrates the table.
It makes the table like kind of flop.
Oh.
If you
I
go
don't
forward,
think-
it's right here. It's forward.
Step
Forward.
forward, step forward.
It's right there.
What's that board?
Okay.
Okay. Flashlight off. Go.
Is there room for me to sit on this?
Yes.
I'm gonna freak
Oh,
out.
sure. I'm getting freaked out. See, like that, like it. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, there
that was
because of that table. I'm gonna move that.
Too many things.
Should I just sit on this table? I just feel like sometimes if it's so close to us, it won't do anything.
Did you set Jimmy's alarm off?
He's parked right where that. There was like a little. I don't know, like a little garage there.
It's funny because his car is separated from ours too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you turn the, Betty, if that's you, can you turn the flashlight back on?
Turn on the flashlight. Go. Sorry, asking, please. I'm gonna get boxy.
Who's up here with us? Ed? Okay. Ed, who are you?
What are we? It's super inconsistent. Like, turn off, please.
You're almost there. Almost, come on.
What's in the closet over there?
Ed, did you work here? Were you a patient? Were you a slave?
Whoever's up here, I've been saying this in all the rooms, and I want to extend it up to this floor. We are really excited to be in a spot like this with all this history, and we sure do appreciate sharing the space with you. So I hope that you're cool with us sharing the space.
There you go.
It's kind of the same reaction you got downstairs.
Winning. He said winning. Thank you.
Yeah, but somebody else said it. Some lady said it. Ed got on there. Ed was a friend to all.
You're almost there.
I heard fuck him.
Maybe they did like it.
Did you like Ed?
If you could turn the light off, we could ask a more concise question next.
You're almost
You're
there.
getting close.
How does it get any more definitive than that? To say that and then it goes off.
Hey, all of those in the attic, Ed, if it's you, Betty, if it's you, you remember a couple years ago when we moved all this furniture up and we made this a really cool spot to hang out and we were up here a lot? You remember that?
Did you like when they were up here a lot? It's kind of cool.
Thank you.
Can you turn it back off, please?
Were you a doctor here?
It's interesting. Why now, though? You know?
Huh?
Well,
Why now? Like compared to
there's no room. No, there's nothing going on in any of the rooms. No flashlight. Just come to the attic. No, a flashlight.
Tom, are you here?
What room are we in?
Hey, if it's Tom Liar, the doctor, I see your family a lot. They're doing pretty good. I really love them, and they really we really get along together using this building. So we thank you and your family for allowing us to operate out of your building.
Wait, Tom's an actual name you're associated with?
Tom Liar, yeah, one of the
He was
doctors.
a doctor here.
This is why you wrote it down, Brady. You wrote it in your notes of no.
Gail. So Betty was Tom's mom?
I think. I'm not positive on that, on where Betty is.
Tom, who is your mom?
one point we said do something. Now they're with TikTok.
Yeah.
Are you done talking to us? If you want us to leave. Okay.
Let's get out of the attic, guys.
I think that's our cue.
Maybe we
Thank
spend our time up
you.
here.
Don't get it too close.
I'm
Okay. We're gonna.
Tom,
Go
Ed,
ahead.
Betty, thank you
The
for
whole gang.
having us. But we are out.
The whole
We will
shebang.
respect your wishes.
Yeah.
We were bummed for a second, now everyone got pumped again.
All right, we just got to film this real quick. All right, one thing we had happen, we were all in the attic. Well, first off, the spirit box told us to go to the attic. It said attic multiple times, several times. So finally, we went up there, not making any connection.
It said help.
Be careful, all that kind of stuff.
yeah.
We weren't making any connection. Like, okay, well, this is kind of weird. It's not connected to anything else we've been experiencing tonight. Nothing like that. But then on our way out, Jimmy points up here to this plaque that marks the flood level from the 1913 flood, and it's March 25th. Today it actually is March 25th.
Yeah. Well,
Yesterday.
tomorrow.
Well,
yeah.
the night of the investigation when we were doing that, it was March 25th.
Yeah.
I'm sure the water was here for a few days,
Yeah.
weeks.
Yeah.
It's kind of insane that, like, now that it makes sense that we were up in the attic, it said, and it was actually 110 years to the day of the flood,
That's crazy.
which is kind of nuts. What better way to wrap it up, though, you know what I mean?
For sure.
To have that kind of experience. But, all right, we just had to catch this real quick.
Yep.
We'll see you all later. Bye.